Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's gonna be the red R towards the bottom right. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the Stronge Nozzle cleaning on your Ri1000. Now before we do that, we gotta make sure that the printer is updated to the newest firmware. And to do that, we'll go to our display panel. We're gonna press settings and then information. Now your panel version should be up to 1.41.00, as you can see right there. Okay, once that's confirmed, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do, you want to get your carriage cap. Now you got to make sure it's one of the newer carriage caps. You can tell because we're going to add liquid inside of these gaskets. Now if you see the liquid draining, then that's an old carriage cap. You do need to buy a new one. I'll leave the link in the description to where to get a new one of those. It's going to be on the Ricoh website. I'll leave you guys the part number on there. So we're going to go ahead and fill these gaskets all the way to the very top. Now we got to make sure that it's all the way to the very top, almost to the point where it's going to spill. It's going to create a little dome shape of cleaner. We want to make sure we get those filled all the way to the top, guys. That's very important. Next, we're going to go to our display. Alright, so on our display there, we're going to go to options. Or you're going to scroll towards the right and we're going to see an option that says Nozzle Strong Maintenance. We're going to select that. We're going to select both of our white heads here and press next. Okay, so now we're just going to follow the prompts that are displayed on the display panel. Right now it's telling us to open top cover. Let's go ahead and open that. We're going to press next. Right now it's telling us to fill the cap with the cleaner fluid, which we already did. And it's asking us to go ahead and cap the bottom of the print head. So let me show you guys how that's gonna go. Alright, so I got my carriage cap right there. Make sure the two posts here are towards the right of the printer if you're facing it. Okay, very carefully without spilling any of that liquid, we're gonna go underneath the carriage and we're gonna cap that. Okay. Once that's capped, we're going to press next. It's asking us to make sure that that's clearly in place, that it's not going to fall off. And we're going to go ahead and press next. Now it's asking us to close the top cover. Let's go ahead and get that closed. And now it's going to ask us to press next. Do you want to start the Stronge Nozzle maintenance? We're going to go ahead and press start. And this does take a few minutes, so we're going to let that run its process. Basically what it's doing, guys, is pushing cleaner from the top of the head down towards the heads into the carriage cap and then back up. So it's agitating, kind of like a little plunger motion. And that's what it's doing. We're going to let this finish up and then I'll show you guys what to do next. Now if you guys do need to do this because you guys have some kind of error code, a 990, 988, there's some clogging on your white heads, maybe you're missing some grids. Before you guys get started, please don't forget, once again, start a case with the Ricoh tech team, have them troubleshoot, provide you some reading material. You don't want to avoid any kind of warranties. Okay guys, also please don't forget, subscribe to our channel, guys, so we can make some more of these videos. Leave us some comments, let us know what you guys think. And we're just going to give this a couple of more seconds here to finish up. And then I'll show you the next steps. Alright guys, the machine is done. So now it's telling us to open up the top cover. We're going to open that up. And we're going to go inside there and we're going to remove our jig. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. As you can guys see, there is some liquid in there. I'll spill some out of here so you guys can see the liquid kind of fall out. Okay, so it did its cleaning. Now we're going to go ahead and close the cover. And we're going to press next. Now the carriage is going to go over back towards the maintenance station. It's going to do some maintenance and we're going to do a nozzle check just to see how our nozzle check comes out. If we do see that we're still missing some grids there, we're going to go ahead and give it a couple of minutes and we're going to perform that again. Go. There we go. And next. Hit return on there. It's gonna run its maintenance. Then after that, we'll do our nozzle check. Alright guys, it's done doing maintenance. So now we're gonna go ahead and run a nozzle check. I'm gonna go to my maintenance menu right here. I'm gonna press set so the table goes in. And we're gonna do our nozzle check. Alright, as you can see, that's as much of my table, not my actual nozzle check. So right here you see magenta and yellow. So for the whites, right now you really can't see them because mine has cleaner in it. But if I get real close, and let me get a light for you guys so you guys can see the glare, you can kind of see my nozzle checks right there. So the first few times you're going to see a little bit of white ink in there and some clear grids. Once all the cleaner goes through it, you should see that nozzle check, but it's going to be clear liquid because we're using cleaning fluid. So once you get all your grids recovered, then you can go ahead and fill it with ink. Once again guys, if you don't see any improvement after a couple of days of doing nozzle checks and doing the strong head cleaning, then it is going to be time to think about replacing that carriage. Now you want to run this process about 5 times a day for about 3 days, maybe a week. And then after that time, if you guys don't see any improvements, then it is time to think about replacing that carriage. Once again guys, don't forget to start a case with the Ricoh tech team. Get a case going, get some information from them, get some troubleshooting steps. And you guys don't want to run this process, you know, without getting that started, because you don't want to avoid any kind of warranties if your unit is still under warranty. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Please again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. Leave us some comments. Again, I'll leave the description there on that carriage cap in case you guys have the older one, so you guys can order a new one of those. And thank you guys for joining us.